Shortage of police officers across our country highlighted in Indianapolis this morning, where the city's Fraternal Order of Police is now calling for Indiana state troopers to be brought in to help a dwindling force there. The sweeping changes, part of what's called Operation Firewall, it's been proposed by the Fraternal Order of Police, and it comes as the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department has hit a record low of officers. They're down nearly 300 of them right now. And by the way, this is just one example of police shortage problems across the U.S. For more insights here, I'm now joined by Patrick Yoes, National President of the Fraternal Order of Police. Patrick, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Like I said off the top, this is not just a problem for Indianapolis, right? I mean, cities across the country are down hundreds, if not more, officers in just the past few years. What is it about policing that's not attracting new recruits and hires?
So first, we need to recognize that pretty much every profession is looking at the same problems with recruiting and getting work staff. The problem gets more complicated when you look at law enforcement and demands placed on law enforcement. Across this country, what you're seeing in Indianapolis is repeated city after city after city, and big communities and large communities. I'll tell you that our survey with our members tell you that they want strong leadership. If we find strong leadership, recruiting and retention starts with retention.
Yeah.
Most people get into law enforcement because someone within law enforcement recognized that they had the skill sets necessary to be a public servant, and encouraged them to take this profession. And we went through a period of time where law enforcement wasn't feeling two things that I think all workers want. They want to feel like what they're doing is important and that they're respected for doing it. And so that took its toll on our profession. You add to that a bunch of other things. Pay are important things, but really what it comes down to is our members want strong leadership. They want to do a job. They want to be part of a solution, but they also don't want to be part of the political fray.
Which has been so volatile, toward the profession, especially in the last 4 years. And, in Indianapolis, I understand the city budgets for 1,750 officers. 300 of those jobs are vacant. How does that kind of shortage manifest itself in work shifts and the department as a whole?
Well, look, it's actually a little bit more complicated than that, because the number of officers that are eligible to retire that could leave at any time are very large as well. And trying to fill someone, it's not easy to fill a position. It takes quite some time to train someone and get them to a point where they're an effective officer. So when you look at the solutions here, while there are a lot of things that can be done, creating paths to bring people into law enforcement, making the job more attractive, the stability of the job, all of these, the work balance, all of them are vitally important. But at the end of the day, we need to recognize that we can't flip a switch and fix this problem overnight. And that's duplicated in cities across this country.
What about the dangers of that, Patrick? Not only for the officers who are on staff, but also the people that you're out protecting when you have these kinds of shortcomings.
Like when you have a law enforcement, it's a very stressful job to start with. There's human elements involved. And because of that, the outcomes are always going to be unpredictable. And when you look at law enforcement officers coming to work and the strain that they're placed under, well, that life balance is something that's a challenge. And what we have is, when we have shortages, we have officers that we've already asking tremendous amount of work from them. What we're doing is we're putting them in a position where they're overworked to start with. So it's already a very stressful job. It only gets more stressful with the shortages that exist throughout the country.
Yeah, well, I know that officers everywhere are just running on fumes right now. And I know we're all praying and hoping for changes on the horizon. Patrick Yoes, thank you so much for taking the time. Have a great weekend, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.